How long will it take to do one side?
One side, it's probably 2 years to do both sides. Generally.
Alright, excuse me. Holy cow.
No, I just like, think this one I would less than that one. Like, no, it's gonna be somewhere finally look at where we're
So this, I'm trying to, yeah, I know you probably don't have all the technical answers I'm trying to ask, but I'm trying to visualize that this half of the river, let's say from here to here, will be lowered by X amount to that side. So you can work this side. So X amount of time, we don't know, from here to here, and you're going to have bulldozers, dump trucks, and whatever equipment, other equipment you may need, pumps, yada, 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 on this section of the river. And up here, or however distance you're going to have, whatever distance you have, okay? And it may 2 to 3 feet deep.
2.2, I think, there, 2.7 on
And what is this going to be made of? This barrier in the middle. What is that?
EPA. Basically, a sheet of metal that's
driven into the ground.
Yep. And then once this is all cleaned up, EPA will be taken out, the water will be returned.
Okay.
You know what discrimination is.
So they take the water from this side, put it on this side.
Bring it through the spillway, which is
Drain into the spillway over here, right? Whatever might be the case. And you're doing this dead smack in the middle of summer or spring, because you can't work in fall and winter too much.
Maybe.
Give or take.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. And you get 3 feet of water coming down in a week, and just coming down in buckets, sheer buckets. Where does it go?
It's going to cool and roll in the excavation, yes. And then
Right there where my house is.
The water from the rain will through there again.
And all the contaminants will be washed back into that one spot. No.
Well, it's going to be washing the spot. We're going to be cleaning.
You're going to be cleaning it, so
we'll have to pump the water out.
Right.
To dredging, digging again.
To dig again. $100 million
For the whole thing.
for the whole thing.
Oh.
Not guaranteed we're going to get all the money back. Some of it could come out of federal money, taxpayers' money. Some of it could come from companies. Some of it could bankrupt companies. Not necessarily, but possibly.
Not normally, but there are bankrupt companies that
$100 million. $100 million. I've got bald eagles, great blue heron. I fish.
they'll return.
I know that, but they're there now. I just know I can't eat them.
Sorry.
I know I can't eat a fish.
Yeah.
I know that now.
And all the fish in there will have to go away while we're doing this work and
Right.
restore.
And restore naturally, because we don't know that yet. Because she just said the Rhode Island might not restock it, but it may naturally flow back. Okay. The question I have to ask, I got a couple of thousand questions, but I'm going to ask one right now. When is the last time they've done the studies on the amount of dioxins in the lake?
Deirdre, what was the last set of samples? Excuse me. Deirdre from the cell. What was the last
Hi.
set of samples?
Well,
In 2000, probably 2005.
so whatever portion
You think it's changed?
was in Allendale.
Changed.
Has it got worse or better since 2005?
What we have in samples since 2005.
So
I mean, there
we're
could
looking
be
at
some redistribution, but the
6
entire.
years. Okay. 6 years ago, approximately by the time we've done the last samples.
Right.
They're all detailed, yes. We just did.
That's it.
Potentially one of the groups potentially responsible parties just sampled there last September of 2010.
Not there yet, right.
We got some more information and still in some data we need here.
I'm just trying to think,
Right.
because I know this was like, I believe I fish right now I take a boat and I go up in a canoe, and right now, I'm watching just unbelievable amounts of wildlife, fishing, catching fish left and right. You know, just all kinds of lily pads starting to come back. They're growing. So it tells me that the river is somewhat coming back. It may not be edible. It may not be swimmable. I don't know too many people who would jump in here anyway. Okay. I really don't.
They used to baptize people in that
Amen.
a long time ago. But you know that
I
what's
won't
the
do it
church?
now because I do it in my church, but that's another story.
The church on
You know the white church on Massachusetts Avenue? They used to do Easter morning baptism services.
how about in the river in a long time ago.
Well, I mean, but like after contamination, but before we can.
How about
My
that?
father used to swim in it,
Oh, how about that?
and he's 74 years old.
Wow.
He's in great health. But anyway,
Wow.
I digress here for a second. So I come up here with a canoe, and I come all in here, and this is all reeds and grasses all up in here, and you can really only get over here a little bit and a little bit over here with a canoe. During a 100-year flood, I hate to use the term 100-year flood because
I don't think we've had one, really, even though it's flooded.
No, right, the last one was what, March 2010?
and how many?
It wasn't, I don't think it was 100 years,
Didn't reach
but
the
it was
100-year flood.
It was close. This was completely
inundated
inundated.
the whole area?
The whole area.
This area right here, or how far?
I could only see so far because I could. Well, it was way up. It was all inundated. So every reed that was that high was covered. I just can't conceive that it didn't move down or it didn't at least clean itself up a little bit.
Yeah.
Or it wasn't naturally being cleaned.
Particles can get caught in all this vegetation too. I think this is really a.
But people wouldn't swim in there, and they certainly wouldn't fish in there, because you can't fish in there and you can't swim in there.
Is trespass in there and other things in there? Based on some pictures we've seen and stories we've heard. Have you seen camping in there?
For the most part, you might get some. Okay? You might get some. I just can't see the justification of $100 million being spent on a river that is somewhat coming back, that is, you may not be able to eat the fish, but if I can't eat it now, and I know I can't eat it in 10 years from now, I still know I can't eat it. If I can in 10 years, I might not like bass. Okay? Might not like sea bass, or whatever might be the case. I'm just playing with you. I just don't know that we as a country, that we as a state can afford this kind of money. Amen. And there it is. And there's my public comment. Hallelujah.